Oh yeah, one more point. The reason I'm doing the social media thing, I'm a little bit nervous about it because I actually don't want to be that popular. I kind of like being so like under the radar. I do like, I'm an extrovert. I do like people, and I love people. So the whole reason I'm doing any of this is to accomplish my life's mission. Do you know what your life's mission is? Do you know what your purpose is? Travel. Well, I think that mine is clear, but maybe it'll change like when I follow the next balloon, and I don't think so though. My life's mission is to help people live in harmony with each other on the planet. And a lot of people don't live in harmony, and I know that because I didn't always live in harmony. I hurt some people. I did some things. Mostly girlfriends.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, serious. Am I serious or am I kidding? Look it up if you want. You can talk to me about it. And if you want to judge me, that's okay. But you should talk to me about it. Anyway, that's a lot. So this is an insecurity that I have. I'm nervous if I get popular that people will actually like point out all the bad things that I've done or been about. But that's all behind me because it's like what I'm doing now. But what I care about more than anything is people and the planet. And I think that we're all here together and we have to learn to get along. So if you don't like that somebody streams, you should like say, well, what do you like about it? Rather than you shouldn't do that. So my purpose, people in harmony on the planet, I do yoga and I do landscaping. My name is Drew. I have two businesses, dmyoga.com and Land Matters, Why Land Matters. So I design landscapes and I teach people yoga. And I teach people yoga so that, well, I do yoga myself. I'm a student and a teacher. So that I feel okay with who I am, so that I can get along with others. And this guy's like, how long is this video gonna roll for?
You're good.
And I do yoga for myself so that I can get along with me, so I can get along with other people. And then when we all can get along, we can actually take care of things instead of just like the ease and convenience life or the stuck in a screen life, looking endlessly for something that's never gonna make us happy. At the bottoms of beer bottles and wine glasses, or maybe it makes us happy, but it's for a moment and then it's gone. I saw a lot of people do that, and I could tell you they weren't happy because I watched them sleeping in and being miserable in the mornings when they couldn't fucking make it out of bed to go sit on a beach. And when they went to the beach and only were able to stay there for a couple hours. But I don't mean to judge, I'm just saying like that's what I've noticed. So my purpose of all this, if you're still listening, most people won't because they have very small attention spans, is the wall. So let's talk honestly about the divide between us. Donald Trump, go. Tell me.
Donald Trump. I mean, personally, I like to look at facts, I guess. I'm like big in debate too, which is actually
Into what?
like debating.
Debating. Good. Let's
So,
do it. This is a big video.
My standpoint is I believe government should stay out of our lives and we get stuff ourselves. Like we accomplish what we need to do. We don't get anybody's help and we just get it on our own. Just kind of do your own thing. And with the wall, I mean,
Parentheses. Headphones. The lady on the plane next to me was like, asked her daughter if she could borrow headphones, and her daughter was like, I don't think, or no, or she didn't have them or something like that. And I was like, you could borrow mine. So like, you don't need the government to provide you headphones in order for you to have headphones. You could just ask somebody who has headphones, or like raise your hand and say, hey, I need a pair of headphones. Does anybody have somebody? And a lot of people would just be like, they got their headphones in, they're too busy, they don't listen, or they ignore. I'm like the kind of person that's like, here, take my headphones. So yeah, like that's how it works, is you just like say what you need and then somebody can help provide it.
I think it's actually really good to have like a civil just conversation back and forth with somebody and actually like try to understand rather than just saying the point.
Yeah.
That's
So I might not have done that. In parentheses about the headphones. So the civil conversation about the wall, the debate, I'm listening.
Yeah.
The government is out of our lives. So we can like work with each other to get what we need.
Yeah.
So how do we do that?
So with the wall in mind, just if we're talking about that.
Yeah.
The wall, I mean, it's a form of security. I feel like there's other measures we can do before that to try to. I think it is good that we're trying to secure the border. I just think we should go about it a different way before we take drastic measures of spending that millions and billions of dollars first. And we really need to see that like a lot of bad stuff does come from there, but we can try some other things first rather than put it all out there at once. That's how I believe about it with all of that.
What I heard you say was we can acknowledge that a lot of bad things do come back and forth across, and that we probably need some kind of protection.
Yeah.
But we could try other forms of protection before spending millions of dollars on a wall.
Like border security, like have more security because we don't have a lot. Most of them come through directly through the ports. It's not even the Coyotes bringing over, it's mostly through the ports.
What about through the air?
I mean, yeah.
I think I could have got stuff like into the States, like over the plane if I wanted to. I didn't.
TSA misses 95% of stuff.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting experiment to like actually do it on purpose and like document that you were going to do it to see what you could get away with. I'm personally like I got asked about 300 times a day in Mexico if I wanted to buy cocaine or like weed, and I smiled at them every single time and said like, no, I'm good, no thank you. But I believe I could have like walked right in with it.
I mean, it happens all the time.
Yeah, so, but that shit is like not helping people out, but whatever. So, ports, air, walking across the land. So, like, what's the real way to protect then?
Just more security before we put a
What kind of
physical
security?
barrier.
More security.
Yeah, just more security in airports and security on the ports like themselves.
What does that mean? What's security?
Like people. Like
People. Like Drew and Drew. Being secure. So let me drop it on you right now. The security that you need and that you're looking for, it ain't coming from the border protection people. It ain't coming from the TSA agents. You think it is. You think they're keeping you safe, but what did we say? 95% of people don't, or 95% of it don't. That's a fact. Just kidding. I don't know if it's a fact or not.
around there.
It's something like that. What is it? What's the joke about the fact TV or whatever? Like the fake news. It's a fact. Check it. I don't know if it's a fact. He just told me.
I learned it in government.
All right. Well, what do we know about the government? Anyway, hold up. So this is getting a little bit long, but I want to make a point. The security that you're looking for, it is somewhat provided by these folks because their job is to help make it secure. So some people won't try to get away with shit because they feel like they might get checked. But the ones that want to get away with it and they know how to get away with it and they're not interested in making you secure, those people don't give a shit about the people in costumes. They know how to get it around it. So the security that we have is to be able to make ourselves secure and to be able to have a really good internal radar about when somebody's like trying to hurt us or steal from us or like, oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I accidentally got snagged on his headphones. We're maybe too much online. So anyway, that's my point, is the security comes from us.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna suggest a project. I've been journaling about it and thinking about it. I haven't said it much out loud, but now this is the first time. I'm gonna suggest, and I'm gonna talk about this more, because when I do this story, I'll add more detail. But I'm gonna propose that we build a wall between the US and Mexico. A fucking amazing wall. The biggest, most expensive wall that's ever been built. And I wanna have Donald Trump's face all over it. And let me tell you about it. So the wall is gonna be kind of like this balloon, in a way. So we could make the wall easy to walk through at times, or impenetrable, or we could make it like lasers and electronics. Like basically whatever artists want to show up from both sides, both country, we have a line in the sand. Mexico, US, it's just a line, it's just a border. And now we can build a wall that's an art installation where both sides work together and they have to collaborate. So one from US, one from Mexico, or however the ratio works out, I don't know. And you have to take something that's meaningful for you as an artist from your hometown that was a wall. So for me in Iowa, it was like a barbed wire fence between the farmland. So I'm gonna make some barbed wire ass fence to keep people out, because I don't want no cartel people coming into my home state, something like that. What about you? If you were gonna make a wall that's an art installation, it probably has something to do with Xbox.
I mean, I just think about it as I don't really rely on other people, and that's with me being like conservative. Is I don't rely on any people. I have to do it. Like I have to protect myself. I'm not gonna say, oh, government's gonna do it for me. I gotta go out and get it. Someone's in my house. I'm not gonna wait to call the police. If I have a gun, I'm gonna take my protection. I mean,
watch out. If you go into Drew's house, you're gonna get shot. If you're trying to hurt him. If you're not trying to hurt him, if you're there for dinner, you can probably fucking sit down and have dinner. I don't know. We're at 10 minutes. Let's make it to 11 minutes and 11 seconds for good measure.
Yeah, good luck. It's a wish.
And so we're in the closing. And Drew, someday when you come to Iowa, you can meet my friends. And maybe I'll play Xbox with you someday. 3, 2, 1.